banter and stuff like that.
Right.
And then, welcome back to Gabe's Backyard, where I, Gabe Tejeda, interviewed talent here in Des Moines, Iowa. Where we left off was something 40-hour film project, and Alex is going to tell us a little bit more about that. Alex, last thing I remember you saying was that you were part of the 40-hour film project. Your team was Gabe 13 and Company, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we should expand on that.
Probably.
Yeah. Alright, so 40-hour film project. What was your experience on it?
Well, it was a wonderful experience. I wouldn't trade it for the world. The whole team became like this huge family. We all connected really well. We got to know so much about each other, and we just clicked really well outside of working on film and when we were working on the film. So it was great.
Sounds like you guys didn't stay any time away from each other almost.
Practically not. No.
Wow.
No, we stayed up really late, even when we didn't have like much to do with the actors. When the editing was going on, we were all just talking and having fun, getting to know each other more. I think that influenced our whole film, the product, the end product of the film as well, because we just clicked and really got to know each other. So that's fascinating to hear, because that's sometimes when you're working on a movie, you want to work with people that you like. Yes.
No matter what kind of project it is. And what was the movie called? That you made?
4 Shots.
4 Shots. And what was your part in 4 Shots?
I was an actor. I acted in it.
You acted in 4
I
Shots?
acted in it.
How'd you get that?
No. I thought I'd be like the editor or something.
Well, I mean, that's your passion, and you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, yeah, Gabe, the director, you...
Gabe, Gabriel Tejeda.
Yeah. That's
I
right.
have heard of him.
Yeah.
I hear he's an arsehole. Yeah. I hear
Oh.
he's an arsehole.
Oh, no.
No.
No. That is a horrible reputation. That's not true.
Not true. Well, I got all the people that say so.
Oh, well, you gotta tell them that they're wrong. Right now. Well, Gabe is amazing. He's a great director. He really stepped up to the plate. I worked with him last summer, actually.
Really?
Yeah, and he just really, I could tell he improved, and he was great already, and he's just on that upward, like,
Upward trajectory.
Exactly, and I just really hope he continues with his films and his work. It was just really amazing to collaborate with him and to hear of his ideas and to see him delegate and take that authority and really kind of know his part in his role, and he just stepped up, and it was great. He did a wonderful job. I can't see him as anything else but a filmmaker, a director. In this field, this is where he belongs.
Now, I'm going to ask you a little bit more about the actors, but just because we're already on the topic, what was it like working with Gabriel? Because you say you've worked with him in a previous project. What was it like working with him then? What it was like working with him in this last one?
This last one, working with him, was in a way more clear. His direction was more direct. I think he knew what he wanted. He had his ideas in his mind. He was just right on. He was just on it the whole time, and it was good because not only did he direct everyone, but he was so open to people's ideas, and he still really fostered that sense of this is a team project, and it was good to talk to him about things, and but it was cool because he knew every aspect. He acts as well, so he gave great acting advice, but then also he gave good camera advice, and you could see him going from each aspect. He had all these plates, and he handled them really well.
Is there any maybe a specific moment where the two of you collaborated?
Yeah, there was a moment where we collaborated on the writing aspect of this last one. I had a question about my character, and I brought it up to him, and he was really thankful that I did, and we talked about it, and we talked about all of the options we could go with for the story, and we made it better then in the end, and that was this awesome collaboration part, and I felt like our working relationship grew because of that. Is that a fly?
Yeah, it was a fly, but no worries. So your relationship with him grew because of your collaboration with him. That's excellent to hear. Now, can you tell us a little bit more about your experience working with the actors? Like, what were you on the spectrum with the others?
Well, I loved working with the other actors. It was new. They were all new to me. I never met them before this weekend. So I always loved working with new actors, new faces, getting to know their experience and where they're at, and talking to them about it and working off of them. You know, like talking, you know, about what we were earlier, living like with your partner, being truthful. And it was fun doing that with them and responding off of them. And there's just some really great talent in 4 shots, the film that we did, and it was cool because some actors have better talent than you in acting, and some don't, and you can learn from both of them. And it was incredible to work and play off of everyone who was there and learn something.
Was there anything notable that you learned?
Well, I learned that there's so much you can portray with just your eyes.
Really?
Yeah, and being specific with your eyes. There's one point where I had to look at a broom, and all I had to do was kind of squint a little bit, and that portrayed so much. And I was like, "Good job, Alex! I did good!" Because I portrayed something with my eyes. And I really, after I saw that, I noticed that, you know, if there's that difference with theater. To be on a play, you have to be like big, and you have to make your emotions, but on camera, it's just the littlest of eye movements. You know, the littlest can portray so much.
Do you have any favorite movies or actors or people that you model after, your role models?
Oh, role models, of course. My 2 teachers that I mentioned earlier, if I could be half of what they are, I consider myself an accomplished person. They are amazing, Carol and John. And but Meryl Streep, she is the queen. She is my role model, and the reason why is because she just knows how to play. She knows how to be in the moment. She knows how to respond truthfully to her partner. She knows how to just portray so much emotion on her face, and just by the slightest of movements. And if anything in her world changes, she reacts to it. She's so here, you know, and it's just amazing to watch her and just be true and just see her truth as herself, but as her character. It's just phenomenal.
Totally agree with you. Meryl Streep, that's why she wins 7 Oscars.
Yeah.
She probably has like a room full of awards.
Probably.
And probably sleeps in it.
Probably sleeps in there, yeah.
Yeah. Meryl Streep. Well, dear. Anyways, we're going to take another small break. When we get back, we're going to learn a little bit about why Alex acts. Like, for real. Why? On that note, we're going to take a dance break because we feel like dancing.
I'm a banana. Look at me move. Banana power. Banana power. Banana power. Banana power. Banana power. Banana power. Look at me move. Uh-oh, banana's on. Uh-oh, banana's on. Uh-oh, banana's on. Stop.
We like to talk about ourselves, so let's keep it that way. Let me tell you something. I'm a little bit of a director myself.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And
You and Gabe should meet each other.
I think maybe, you know, even if he may not be the asshole you say so, I still want to hang out with him.
He's probably off doing some kind of film right now.
Probably. He's probably really busy.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh well. I should be doing a better job of this.
It's okay.
Hey,
Just the backyard.
it's just the backyard. It's not like we're on a studio. We're not getting paid for this. I'm not getting paid. Are you getting paid?
Oh. Yeah, I mean,
You're getting paid.
no, I'm not.
She's getting paid for. You know what? We'll deal with it later. We'll deal with it later.